November Charlie 4 X-ray Lima, North Carolina for extreme lovers, and I'm not. Just dumb. A darling old man. Sometimes I think I'm a dumb old man, but anyways. I wanted to share something with all you new hunters, especially the new hunters that have stumbled onto this, and try to follow along a little bit about why I'm bringing this subject up. 5'9", fried rice. Hey, John. All different exchanges. First of all, in POTA, Parks on the Air, there is no specific a 5'9", 5'5", 3'3", or a 5'9", or whatever exchange required. It's generally associated like with QRZ, EQSL, or LOTW, where you have an exchange report. But actually, with Parks on the Air, I mentioned a couple things, and I'll say a little bit more specifically, using I myself as an example, and other activators that are examples, and other hunters as examples. You may hear things such as fried rice, that's Joe. You may hear signal reports, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Is that legitimate? Yes. See, the 2-1 is not what you're really paying attention to. The 2-1 is the exchange of a contact that both parties recognize. The sender is sending it to the hunter or activator, vice versa. And the activator or hunter, vice versa, is receiving, I got the 2-1. They could have said peanut butter and jelly. I got the peanut butter and jelly. That constitutes a legitimate contact. Now, for some of you folks that don't realize the DX conditions, first of all, here in the States, pretty much we're all compromised with the dialects of our overseas friends because we're not used to it. The other thing is, a lot of our overseas friends are utilizing beams, whether they're an activator. Yes, we have some activators that actually take the time to develop and put up rotatable, manageable beams while they're out at their activation. And where I'm going with this is this. With their beam, they may hear you very lightly, but what they're hearing is your footprint, okay, or your voice print. They know your voice because they have worked you many, many times. We may not have that 5'9" exchange that most everybody is used to, but we do have the exchange and a confirmation of contact. You as another listener outside of the two having the contact, may only hear one side of the conversation. You know, sometimes you're too close to the other station to hear what's going on, but you hear the activator or you hear the hunter, but you don't hear the opposite person. So you really, as more experience comes along in your Parks on the Air activity, you're going to hear things that you didn't expect, but are actually complete contacts, confirmation of contacts. While we're talking about it, let's talk about park to parks and QRPs. QRPs, CW, 5 whiskeys. QRP, voice, 10 whiskeys, 10 watts. Most of us seasoned, not your new activators, so don't be jumping on the new activators when they don't realize that there's a lot of QRP stations out there. Because those new activators are just trying to get through the pileup, very seriously. We've seen a couple posts, and it's a good question. You don't want to forget the QRP people, but at the same time, if you're a hunter and you're QRP and that activator is getting 20 overs, 5.9 signals, you're going to get drowned out. So one of the things that we want to share with you is learn your activator's style of operating. Every activator is different. There's not a single one of us that is like the other one. So learn your activator, how they work their activation. And if they don't call QRP, it's okay. Don't get mad. Sometimes they don't hear you. And some of us over time have learned to ask for QRP, ask for mobiles, ask for DX, and now let's take park to park. And Brian made a great point the other day when he replied to a young gentleman. Brian, and I have to agree with him, Brian doesn't hear park to park. He hears NC4XL park to park. The difference is there's a recognizable call sign or a legitimate call sign involved in it. Sad hams and lids like to play games, believe it or not. That affects some of the good people that don't realize they forgot to give their call sign. But if you're an activator and you want to work another station, not park to park, please. A little common courtesy, and if we all try to do it the right way, the same way, this way, it may work better. I catch myself many a time because in the excitement of the moment, being in a hurry as an activator, wanting to go to another band or whatever, I'll sometimes forget I am just as human as you guys and gals on the other side of this video. But when you work for a park to park, please try to remember your call sign NC4XL park to park or park to park NC4XL, so that the activator is picking up the parts that he or she needs to write down and or log on their device to try to complete the contact. And there's nothing more fun than having a pile up on park to parks, and I've had several in my years, and it's a beautiful thing, but it does happen. So that call sign partial recognition with the park to park makes things a little bit easier. That's my little gab this morning. For you new hunters, it's different. It's not contest 5.9. Everything's not a 5.9 in life. And you'll find several of us that'll give you real numbers, not contest contact numbers. But that's each one's preference. It's what we all do. You know, we're all individuals. We all do what we like to do. The old saying is, you be you and I'll be me and we'll get along together. We don't always have to agree on everything, but we should be able to work together on everything that goes on. So hopefully this will help you out. Remember, if you're QRP, wait till the end. Wait till the tail ending when the rumble is done. Get in there quick because that activator has just heard 25 5.9 signals. But he or she could hear yours at the end, and you get into more of the stations you're trying to get to. November Charlie 4 X-Ray Lima, NC4XL, North Carolina, for extreme lovers. And if you work me, you might hear me use the club call an awful lot, like to bring that club up to some of the numbers we're used to running with ourselves. November Charlie 4, POTA on, Papa Oscar. Eastern Carolina's portable operators, and we appreciate you taking the time and listening to us. I got this done in less than 10 minutes. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll catch you on the air. NC4XL going that way, 70.